Shane. Wait, what's his name? Shane.
I can't remember.
What was his like?
When he went to Rachel, and he was like, he stood over my bed eating a banana. And I was like, what kind of lie? And he said, what else did he say? He eating a banana, and he wanted to something. And I was like, what? Okay, I feel like it's too much of a thing to lie about, but at the same time, it's like, why would he do that? When Waboom got kicked out, and then he followed, and he was like, "You're just clown," and he was like, "I know, I'm just clown," and they were like mocking each other, and then when he was like, I was like, oh my God.
I was like, he was like, it's your fault that I'm not still with Rachel. And I'm like, no, dude, it was your fault. That was
every
you.
time he got with Rachel, he talked about this Waboom guy. Lucas.
Just like
Lucas was the Waboom guy. I can't
Lucas
remember
the
other guy.
Waboom. Oh my gosh. Side note, Lucas Waboom got like a picture of mine on Instagram. And it wasn't even of me, guys. It was like of my instrument. It's like Joe Jonas liking a picture of your cat. Like, cool.
But it was just frustrating to keep seeing the same guys over and over again on these.
Didn't Peter get like so many dates? And then he gonna
I
complain
mean,
at
but
the end.
he deserved it.
He did.
Everyone
Anytime
else.
I got to see him, I was just like, oh, Peter.
Yo, but that making out in the hot tub was too much. I was like, I get a room.
I was like,
in a hotel.
That was a group date, and she said, Peter, she was trying to kiss him,
Oh,
and he
that
was
is
like, I
true.
want to get to know you, and she's like, get to know me in a hot tub.
The producers were like, I say this to him.
But like, seriously, guys, the whole season went okay, and then all of a sudden it became about a ring for Rachel. When she saw that ring, she flipped.
She wasn't excited about the words he was saying. I mean, which is Brian. She's probably heard it.
First
a
of all,
million
I don't
times.
even know what Brian was saying, because
When they're on the dates, I don't remember them talking about anything of importance, of great importance, or of substance. They always ended up making out.
Yeah, true that.
And then when she got him that watch, I was like, great, blow his head up some more. Gas him up, Rachel. And then she took Dean to church.
Dean was like, oh. But you know what? He came and he was dressed up.
Yeah, so cute.
They got there and she Googled church, and that was the first one.
Church is near me, and then her iPhone was like 2.2 miles away. It would have been a lot more meaningful if it was her church, but it wasn't. It was a random church overseas.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and her and Peter have a wine cellar somewhere. I know. And they're not even together.
The fact that she chose a ring over
A
love
relationship.
with someone who actually like genuinely cared about her, I was like, Rachel, that's a bad look. And in the way that she was being towards him,
That was really, like, I was sitting here, and I was like, whoa. So I texted one of my sisters, I was like, is she being kind of bratty?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, yeah, like, she is. And I was like, it can't be just me.
No, everyone saw that.
And I was like, and it was multiple instances, kind of like,
she was
made
already
the wrong
acting
decision.
like that with Lee, if you remember.
Yeah, yeah.
She was kind of like,
Yeah.
well, I can
But
give
why
you
would-
a Black History.
Yeah, but why would you? That was warranted.
Mm-hmm.
But with Peter, it definitely was not.
Because
he's
Peter
been
didn't
nothing
do
but
anything.
Exactly, he was nothing, and you could see how broken he was.
I mean,
Like, he was broken.
He was broken. He was like,
He couldn't even
I was
talk.
just crying back there. Like, he told me.
His eyes, his voice was shaking. He couldn't talk. His eyes were swollen. Like, and you talk to him like he's a 5-year-old. You flip your hair at him, and
then ask, why are you still attacked?
yeah,
Girl. There was this interview of her, and she was talking about Peter or whatever, and how she felt like Peter was being very manipulative or whatever. But then they were like, do you think that you were being aggressive towards Peter at the final rose? And she was like, no, I was being direct. I was just being direct. I wanted to know why he felt like he was being attacked. That was me being direct. I was like, Rachel, you are so in denial right now, it just doesn't even make sense. Like, you can't even see yourself, boo. You need to check yourself. I don't understand how she went from questioning Brian to just actually allowing herself to fall into this fairy tale, like...
That is very confusing, because she was questioning him all the time.
And then all of a sudden it was like,
Brian's great!
Brian! There were a lot of phony people on her season, yes, but there were a lot of good people on her season, too. Mm-hmm. There were so many guys who I felt really deserved more of a chance, and they just never got that. Like, the Asian guy, what was his name? He deserved a chance. He got sent home so quickly, and I was just like, okay, this could have been like a nice guy, but we'll never know. Yeah. And then I'm not gonna say Iggy deserved a chance.
No, because Iggy was always snitching on people and he probably didn't even know anything about Rachel. But he was always like, she's great. I'm like, but you're always talking about other men.
You know, there were other men, like, I feel like when Will went on his date, I didn't really appreciate what Will was saying about his experience and him only dating, you know, like white women and stuff like that.
Because it was funny, because Rachel shut that down because she was like, well, in my experience, I was in, like, a predominantly white neighborhood, predominantly white college, and I still predominantly dated black men. Yeah. And he was like...
The thing is, you can't use it as an excuse. They both had the same upbringing, you know? And anyway, anyone who sits there and says, well, you know, I only date this race, how are you that means you're generalizing every other race that you don't date to be, to, like, their stereotypes, you know? That's, like, crazy. You know, you can't judge someone before you get to know them.
Just say you're attracted to that race. Like, there's not, like, it's fine for you to be more attracted or whatever to that race. Yeah. But when you try to make excuses for that, and you're just like, oh, well, like you said, generalizing them, like, oh, they're going to be this way, black women are this way, Hispanic women are this way, da-da-da-da. Just say you're attracted to that. That's fine. And that's your attraction. Whatever. But like you said, don't generalize other races because that's your excuse. Because that's not an excuse. That's just you being ignorant. We haven't really talked about Eric that much.
I think Eric is... I love his family. His family was so sweet. I like the whole dancing thing. Like, he reminds me of, like, my cousins who were just like, hey.
He has a lot of energy. He has a lot of energy.
It just raises your, like...
spirit.
Yeah, it's like, how can you be upset with this person around? So I really appreciated that. My only thing I was concerned about with Eric was that he never been in love. Yeah. And I think, like, everyone was concerned about that. They didn't... You know,
he's at that age where stereotypically he should have experienced it, but he never brought anyone home too, and that was also
was like concerning too.
But getting to know him through the TV show, I was like, you grew to like him,
but you know as we continued to see, like, him, he really changed.
He really grew.
Throughout the TV season, he did change, he grew, and you could see that he was really allowing himself to be vulnerable and open.
And I think the reason why he was talking like that was because he was kind of insecure. Yeah. And you could tell he was like, I'm just trying to figure out where we are. Like, why don't we have date? Like, why don't I have a date? Like, is something, like, wrong? Like, I felt like at a certain point, but I think he grew that confidence. I think we saw him grow more confident throughout, and he stopped making excuses as to why things were happening.
People are always doing this on a show. You're not the only one who didn't get a date. So have several seats, okay? Because that person didn't get a date.
Matt didn't get a date. Adam didn't get a date.
They didn't get a date over here. You don't see them. I didn't get a date. When he was like... Why? It's my name in your mouth.
My name is in your mouth.
My name. It's about me. It's about me.
I was like, Eric, please sit down.
Eric, stop. Stop. Then Iggy going to be like, I just don't really feel like he's here for you.
And it's like, what would Eric be there for? Like, I cannot picture Eric being there for a wrong reason. When Kenny was like, yo, you a B. And I was like... Or was it Josiah? Did Josiah say that?
I think it might have been Josiah. Can we talk about what they were saying? Like, when they were all in there the first night, and they were like, we wonder who the crazy one is gonna be. And then Waboom stepped in, and they were like, that was the crazy one. His name is Lucas.
I know. We know the name, but he's known as the Waboom guy. Like, really.
What was Diggy saying? Waboo? He like butchered it.
And then when Kenny and Lee were fighting, and Diggy was just like, I mean, I'm just watching. He was like outside. He was like in the bar, just watching them fight outside with his like glass, just like.
Or I don't know who was fighting. It was like Lucas and Shane or whatever, or something was going on, and I think it was Diggy. And it was Kenny. He was like, listen, I've been around a lot of white men fighting. He's like, I don't got no time.
I haven't seen the old Bachelorette seasons, but is this to you, what about this season sets it apart from the other ones? Besides the obvious reason of her being the first Black Bachelorette.
I think that it was really interesting to see a more diverse cast of people. Usually, you don't really have that much diversity in a cast. So you already knew it kind of like with all of that diversity. I think it was interesting to see them kind of group off. And it's just kind of like, no, you guys need to be together. Just come on, like break boundaries and like actually be together. But that was different. It seemed like every single season of The Bachelor, they have more contestants. Like, I think she had, like, by the end of the night, 29 or 30 guys. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's usually, like, around 20-something.
Oh, wow.
Or whatever. So it seems to be building. Just a lot of the stuff that they did, like, a lot of the celebrity stuff, that was crazy. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher on The Bachelor, like, they had... Ellen, they had that basketball guy. I don't know who he is,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I think that in past seasons, I think it's kind of like a preference thing too about where they go and what they do. But it's a lot more exciting dates, I would say. Not that I didn't mind Rachel's dates, but I just thought she was kind of like low key. And so where I've always like seen a lot of the Bachelor people going out and like doing all of this crazy stuff or like runs or like just like all of this stuff or whatever. So I think it was pretty chill, and I like that. I don't think you always have to have like all of the noise, glitz and glamour for it to be entertaining. But that's just me. Like, I can watch that. Some people need it to be like drama, and I'm just like, nah.
Because at one point I was like, this is too much.
If you guys know anything else that I'm forgetting from like past Bachelor, Bachelorette franchise or whatever, please comment below. I just thought of something really quickly. The scene with like Dean's family and just the scene with like her and Peter breaking up. Those were really intense scenes. We never really see stuff like that. On the past Bachelor.
Really?
No, it never. Like that, like breakup was so intense, and also like just that whole night with Dean's family, that was intense. Like stuff happened on past Bachelors, but it's never like that. That's real,
Wow.
Not saying that stuff feels fake on a Bachelor, but that felt like incredibly real and stressful. I love the season up until the finale. Why, Rachel?
Okay, I'm obviously not Rachel. I wasn't there. But as a viewer, you see everything, and you're kind of like, how are you choosing him when your family doesn't like them? How are you choosing him? Even the other Bachelors were like, he
kind
rubs me the
of
wrong
really
way.
iffy on him.
I don't remember anyone talking badly about Kenny once, except Lee. Like, I don't remember anyone talking bad about Kenny. I don't remember anyone talking about Dean.
Rachel has made me upset, but I still want her to be happy. So I hope that she, her relationship will flourish, and that it doesn't, like, maybe she'll prove us all wrong, and maybe that is actually the person that she's meant to be with. So do you think that Peter is going to be the Bachelor?
Okay. So, I don't think it would be in his best interest. I think Eric would be better. Would be a better choice because he's only been in love once.
Yep.
With Rachel. So now that he knows what it's like, he will know with someone else. And I think he does a good job of getting to know someone. So I think he would be the better choice. Peter, at the end,
I think that, like, with Peter, it would be very contradictory to what he has been saying the entire season. Is that he needs more time, or that he doesn't know that he can get to, like, the point where he can actually propose to her, and like, how important proposal and marriage and that stuff is to Peter, and that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to see. Marriage should be that important to people, you know?
But it's definitely not today.
It really isn't. But, you know, I think that if he goes on to The Bachelor, first, I'm going to watch it, but I'm going to be mad, because I'm going to be like, Peter.
Yeah.
That's not you. You know, that I don't think that he's the type of person who can really date that amount of people in that amount of time and really open himself up and be able to propose in that amount of time.
Yeah. I feel like he would be emotionally drained all the time.
Yeah, it wouldn't do his soul any good to go on to the show as a bachelor. And even though he's like the fan favorite, like everyone loves Peter, I don't think that he should be that he should do it if it's offered to him. And then I don't think that they're gonna pick Dean, because Dean's already on Bachelor in Paradise.
I don't think I can watch that. There's too much going on.
It just looks like really trashy this season. I'm sorry, guys. And it has my baby Dean on it, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch like one episode and then see.
That's how you get hooked. So then you'll start. Then you'll just keep watching it. And you're just gonna be like, "How did I end up here?
Why am I watching this?" But yeah, I have no idea who's gonna be the next Bachelor. I guess we'll find out soon.
I was like, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. She's gonna pick.
Well, I was watching the time and I was like, there is 30 minutes. Someone save her. Someone save her from herself. Please.
Oh my God. Anybody! Chris Harrison, what are you doing? Say something.
Show up at her door. They said something. They were like, even the wind is protesting. Did you see how windy it was that day?
They're like, no, Rachel. Mufasa was like, no, no,
like Rachel. Remember. But no hate, Rach. I hope that, you know, you're happy and that it works out with you and Brian. I don't think it will.
But I hope.
I give it 3.
Dang, 3?
Someone said
I said 6.
And I was like, that's generous. Rachel, so, we hope that you're having your best life.
And it's not mediocre.
No. We wish you the best. And,
blessings to Rachel and...
Yeah. So I think we're good.
Right? Yep. Mm-hmm. Comment down below. Tell us what you think. Are you Team Brian or Team Peter? Team Eric? Team Dean? What did you guys think?
If you think they'll last forever, comment below. If you don't, comment below.
This is the end of the Bachelorette video with the Bachelorette expert and Angelica.
Hi. It was so nice being featured in this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed our conversation, our discussion. You know, follow, like, support this girl. She's awesome.
Thank you. And maybe we should watch Bachelorette Paradise so we can do videos about it.
That would be super cool.
Because, I mean, there looks like a lot of drama.
That looks like a lot of drama.
But, yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yep, that's all we have to say. Good luck, Rachel.
Bye.